The Fifth Phenomenon, Awareness Field Theory and the Structured Orders of Consciousness, written by Robert A. Revel, narrated by Andrew Tell. Prologue. I remember the day I turned 16. I looked up at the heavens and proclaimed that it was the perfect age, and that I might not mind if I were to stay that age forever. I really loved the idea of it somehow. What I didn't know is that my 16th year would bring something that would change my life forever. That year, I would be introduced to a wheelchair-bound woman in her 80s. Her name was Alice H. Sims, and I met her through my job delivering flowers for a local florist company. She was an extraordinary woman with a fire in her eyes seldom seen in human beings. Like all auspicious relationships, the moment we first met, I recall clearly in my mind to this day. I walked up the small rise of steps to the metal landing of the trailer home's rickety porch. The front door was open, and through the screen I could see an elderly woman sitting at a small card table. She looked over at me standing there with flowers, and with a furrowed brow, waved me in. "I have some flowers here for Alice Sims. Is that you?" I offered. She looked at the flowers momentarily. "Put them over there on the counter," she replied. Then, rather nonchalantly, she looked back down at the papers in front of her and began to speak without lifting her gaze from the documents. "Must be my grandson. He loves sending those things. Makes him feel better for not coming around to see the old girl." She looked up at me and smirked. Her gaze was uncommonly direct. In time, I would come to know intimately the piercing quality of her eyes and how they could look right through you without shifting away from her own grounded essence. She looked back down at her papers as she grabbed a magnifying glass to peruse the writing in one specific area of the document. I began taking in the surroundings of her little mobile home, finally settling in again on the rather dog-eared documents she was scanning in front of her. The papers were old and yellowed, with manual typewriter print on them. As I focused in on the brittle parchment, I saw the title on the page she was reading said, "The Power of Truth." What? I thought. The Power of Truth? What is that about? And why is this elderly woman reading it? It was at that very moment that she looked.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?